Good morning. Today, today is Thursday, January 16th. This is how my days start. 9 times out of 10, it's my baby waking me up, crying because she either needs to be changed or she's hungry, or both. This morning it was both. So I popped the bottle in the warmer, and then we went straight to the nursery so I could change her. I came and laid her on her little lounger thing right here. Put together my pump parts, and then put my pumping bra on, massaged the breasts, started to pump those, turned my pumps on, and then I sit baby on my right thigh and fed her 5-ounce bottle. But yeah, like I said, hey, hi, good morning. Good morning. Do everything for her before I do anything for myself. And reality is I probably should like wait, do something, have her wait during some portion of that so I can at least wash my face. I don't know. But I don't. So yeah, that's what's happening. I plan on walking you through our day today. Yeah, that sound good? My husband is at work. It's just me and baby. I realized the other day when I was trying to edit my postpartum video that I recorded, hi mama, that all of my clips were recorded in slow motion. So that really like pissed me off. I was very, very angry, but nobody's fault but my own. It's hard to multitask with the baby in your arms. I think you're growing out of a big girl. Mama was so concerned about you being a tiny little baby. Now you're getting so much bigger. It's crazy how those emotions can cloud your logic. You know? It's amazing. Because I don't know if mommy thought that you were going to stay that small forever. Or if you just weren't going to grow. I don't know what I was thinking about. I was thinking some crazy stuff. But look at you now. You're so big. You're so big, my love. Mommy is so proud. You're making strides. Starting to talk. You're doing so good. Okay. Put this glue on you. Alright, and then mommy's gonna lay you down, okay? So mommy can do something for herself. Like wash your face. You need to wash your face too. We'll maybe do that at our next change, okay? Yeah? Okay. 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 So, First of all, let's take a deep breath. Let's take a deep. I don't do that often enough. And you know what? I'm very sick and tired of seeing them glasses and this bonnet, that combo. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It's been my plan to order some new glasses for a minute now. And, you know, having a new baby, everything has been put on the back burner. So, while I may not be doing hair and makeup, I did build up the courage to sit my baby down. She's fresh, she's clean, she's got on some new pajamas, she's got on a new bib, laying on a new blanket, laying on a new bird cloth. Baby is set. And she's chill, she's quiet, she's happy, she's on her way to sleep, sound machine is on. Lay your baby down when they're drowsy, not when they're fully asleep. I mean, you can lay them down when they're fully asleep. But when you lay them down when they're drowsy, it helps them to learn how to self-soothe. Let's say they wake up in the middle of the night and they'll know how to like settle themselves back to sleep, because this is practice. It prepares them for those times. It's not like they have to be held, you know what I mean? She doesn't have to be on me to sleep. That's when she has her best sleep. Baby will sleep for 4 or 5 hours when she's on my chest. It might be a little bit tougher when it's time to peel her off of me and lay her in her bassinet or in her little lounger. I feel like she's more prone to waking up, but I don't know, it just depends. I'm still learning, so take that with a grain of salt. Whew. Don't get water on them edges, sideburns, nothing. Ooh. Doing this even feels like it feels good. It feels so good. Okay. Sometimes I don't do this till like 3 in the afternoon, 6 o'clock in the evening. I said we're turning over a new leaf today. Look, I have spit up all over me. I'm trying to start my day no later than 7 o'clock, or like, you know, between like 6 and 8. 7 being the prime time. This crew neck is one of my like comfort pieces. I thrifted this many years ago. It says Chicago, where I'm from. I don't know how it is that you can put a bonnet on, attempt to wrap your hair, and then you take the bonnet off and the part that was originally there is completely lost. I didn't do anything with the part. Where did it go? That is so irritating. And I'm terrible at like parting my hair. It's so awful. And that looks like off. It is gonna work for today, baby. If my baby is asleep, which I'm pretty sure she is by now, as long as she's clean, fed, comfortable, she has no complaints. And if it's soon after she's eaten, that sweet spot is like an hour. Usually like an hour-ish after she eats, she'd be good to go. If ain't no real action happening around her, she ready to go to sleep. So I have a feeling she's napping now, which is perfect. I'm gonna make me some coffee and attempt to edit. Give me some water. I've already pumped. She's fed, she's good. I should eat something, but I don't know about that. I typically don't even be wearing my contacts in the house, but that's how sick of these fucking glasses I am. Anyway, to pop my nose ring and locket on. The one thing I asked my husband for Christmas was a locket so I could carry around a picture of my baby on me. And because there's two sides, I'll probably maybe do one with my husband, me and my husband, and one with my baby, or me and my baby, I don't know, we'll see. This is my version of getting ready for the day. I don't think you want to be that close to my face. Let's back you off. There we go. Mission accomplished, that baby is out. She would be, and that's one of the perks of being on maternity leave and having gotten to know my baby. Heard that a lot of moms have different experiences as far as their baby. Like, you know, one thing that might work one day may not necessarily work the next. Been quite consistent as far as like her patterns and, you know, yeah. So I thank God, really. What I'm about to do is try to tidy up this kitchen. Bottle up this milk that I just pumped, make me some coffee. An attempt, operative word, attempt to edit. I had my mom review my first postpartum video yesterday, and I need to re-edit it, so that is what we're going to do. Shout out to the Huckleberry app. Absolutely love this app. I am a very type A person, and this app allows me to track everything. Sleep, feeds, solids if she were eating solids, diaper, potty if she was potty trained, pumping, medicine, growth, temperature, activity, baths. That, it's wonderful. This is the interface. I think that's the word. Baby ate an hour and 8 minutes ago. I'm about to record that she's asleep starting now. I like to make it as accurate as possible, but I'm learning to not be so, what's the word, anal about like to the T, you know what I'm saying? I just changed a poopy diaper. That was like, let's just say 10-ish, shit, we could just, 10-ish minutes, 15-ish minutes ago. I don't know, I'm gonna just put 8:15, whatever. As long as it's recorded, that's what's most important. She finished eating at 7:18, pooped at 8:15. I pumped from 7:08 to 7:38. That was my second pump of the day. So I'll pump again, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Between like, I'm gonna aim for like between 10:30 and 11. She'll eat again between, I'm gonna let her sleep during the day. Typically are not long, but I don't know, she may surprise me. On the low end, I would say like 35 minutes. On the high end, that's when you get into your 3 to 4 hour range, you know? Considering it's so early, I don't know. We'll see. She may surprise me, like I said. Let me bottle this up. I have to say, these Philip Advent bottles are my favorite because they're glass. I feel like the measurements are pretty accurate. This is right boob, left boob. Let's talk about it. You know, one boob typically produces more, which is fine. What's happening with my pumping situation, because I've been, I guess you could say like exclusively pumping with like a comfort breastfeed here and there. It's been a while. I cannot tell you exactly how long. I won't even attempt to like try to make something up. I typically make, let's see how much this is. This is 120. My baby has been eating 150 mils of feed, probably going on like
3 or 4 days at this point. Yesterday afternoon, for instance, I randomly put out like 160 mils from my left breast, and like I typically don't ever get that much on one breast alone, and I got like 30 on the right, which is very, very typical for my right breast. But I don't typically overproduce during a feed like that. And so anyway, my point is the stress of only making enough for one bottle or barely making enough for a bottle or even making less. Like now, I've made less than what she's eating. That is stressful for me. And so what I did yesterday was I thawed out like 5 bags that I had frozen. And for whatever reason, I thought that was gonna make 30 ounces. I guess my math was off because that was what what I defrosted was half of that. So 15 ounces, which was enough for 3 bottles, which helped me a lot because mentally, I just need as much help as possible, right? So seeing a picture with like this much milk that we were just pouring into, each bottle with 3 alongside that I had already been pumping throughout the day, that helped me. I don't know, I'm just taking it a day at a time. It can be very stressful, this breastfeeding journey. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is very, very unique. I'm sure mine is. It's stressful and I wish that it wasn't. My baby breastfeeds very well. But the thing about it is my breasts are filled with milk, but for whatever reason, she's not transferring all of it. It'd be because she tires out before she's full, because she's not getting it as quickly as she wants to. It's just so comfortable that, she falls asleep before she's gotten completely full. My nipple is too large for her mouth, which, let's just call a spade. My nipple in comparison to her mouth, apples and oranges. All those variables, right? And that is why I started to pump, because that way I knew how much my baby was getting each feed versus the variability. Like, one time she may take from my breast that puts out more and be completely comfortable for, an hour, versus me giving her 150 mils and she is completely satiated and chill, relax, and she'll rest for a while, versus her feeding from this breast and maybe getting, I don't know how much, and being excessively fussy, and then I put her on this breast and she takes a little bit or a lot and then still isn't comfortable. Like, it's just the variability of it all is just too much for me. I'm very type A. I would prefer to know exactly how much she's getting each time, not just so I can, just for my peace of mind. I need to know that my baby is like satiated, that she's full, that she is hitting her targets, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how it's working out. We still, have the skill as far as like breastfeeding. Like, we have the muscle memory, she has the muscle memory. So say for instance, when her dad is warming up a bottle or something like that, I might pop her on my breast and she, just feeds there until he brings the bottle. And then that way she, let's just say for instance, got 60 mils from here and is getting an additional however much that bottle is, and she's good to go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's where we are with that. This is 110 mils from both breasts. So I'm gonna put it in my Huckleberry app and go to where I pumped for, that says 31 minutes. I mean, technically it was 30, and I'm going to edit it. Wait, but duration says 30. I don't know, child. Anyway. And then for the amount, I'm gonna change it from, I guess I put out 160 the last time. So I'm gonna change it to 110. And so this way I have like an accurate accounting of how much I'm putting out in a day, how much I'm putting out each time, how long I'm pumping for each time. Like, that sort of thing. I just like to do that. So